Let's go. It's the Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Since I don't get to play many games any year anymore because I have a kid now, I figured the few that I do play, maybe I can do a review if they inspire me enough to do one. So don't expect how I used to do reviews pretty much every game that came out. But this time, we're going to take a look at Aliens Fireteam Elite. Now, I'm a mega huge Alien and Aliens fan, and I had to pick this one up. It's at $40, so it was even more enticing for me. And then it's a 3-player co-op shooter where your main mission is to get through basically levels with a couple of buddies while surviving hordes of aliens. So it's a simple idea, and with that, it's a simple game. You pick a loadout, and then you march into the level, and you try your best to survive. That's the whole entire game. The idea behind the game is very much that moment in Aliens when they are building up like the turrets and trying to withstand the hordes of aliens coming to them. That's what this game is, and you'll move through the levels, and they kind of resemble the Alien movies, so that's basically like spaceships, tombs where the creators were made, things like that. And as you progress through, and you go to the middle of the level, or halfway through, or 1/3 of the way, I know halfway and middle's the same, but anyway, you get to this point where you basically got to buckle down and you got to survive for a few minutes against an alien horde. And these, to me, are the highlights of the games. This is when the aliens tend to swarm you from, like, every direction. And also, they bring, like, the bigger aliens, like the Crushers and the Spitters, to add more to the onslaught with you and your team. And you have to kind of just survive. This is, to me, the best part of the game. This is when it's most fun, most interesting. Before you begin the mission, too, you can do a little bit of customization to your character's appearance, and while it's a bit limited, it's a cool feature that separates you from the other people in your party. What is cool is that you get to get experience points, which unlock new perks, abilities, and weapons, and so on. And you get to level up those weapons too, which is a kind of cool feature that makes you actually try out different weapons instead of just sticking to the same one. I also really like that before you start the mission, you get like these cards, and what they do is they can boost your power, so you get like faster or stronger, more powerful weapons, add-ons, but you have that, but you don't get any extra stuff like extra XP or gold or anything. However, then you have cards that kind of mess you up, like, so they make you slower, they make you weaker, they make your sonar radar go all crazy, but then you get like double XP and double gold. So I really like that. It kind of makes it fun, and each person can use a card, so that way you can kind of balance it out in the fight. The actual core gameplay, the gunplay, is smooth enough, and it's easy to kind of jump in and out of the game without having to play too long. The abilities are a nice touch. They give you things like extra speed on reloading or shooting, grenades, rocket launchers, missile launchers, things like that. Each class has their own special abilities, and that really helps you from getting overwhelmed by the aliens. I also really enjoy the fact that the co-op runs really smooth with no big issues. Now, I have heard public matchmaking, not so much, but I haven't played that really. I just really played with my friend Robbie, and we played multiple levels with no problems, no freezes, nothing. The story, though, is a slog to get through, and while it has some cool throwbacks to the movies, it's never interesting. I'm going to be honest, it was really, really boring, the story, and most of the time you're just going to like speed your way through the dialogue just to tackle the next mission, because it's easily the weakest part of the game. The graphics are kind of on the middle. They're pretty solid in my opinion, and they have the great alien designs. They did a really good job there. Everything seems a little bit stiff, and kind of the characters are a little generic looking. But it is a budget game, and while I do hope one day we get a AAA alien game, in terms of graphics, for $40, this isn't bad at all. So really, to sum it up, what I'm trying to say here is that it's a good game for Alien fans. It's a simple co-op experience. I personally had a blast playing it and shooting through these stages with my buddies and killing aliens left and right. Is it a perfect game? No. Is it a fun game? Yes. Is it a good co-op experience? Yes, it runs smooth. And if you're an Alien fan, that's a huge plus. So if you're an Alien fan, it might be worth 40. If you're not an Alien fan, maybe 30 or 20. But I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I think it's a solid, fun, budget Alien game, and I had a pretty good time with it. Way better than fucking Alien Colonial Marines. Anybody remember that piece of shit? Yeah, let's try to forget that one.